Yo, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Food Junkie on my way to work. This was not going to be a very long. I'm going to take a couple of days off. Sorry about that, you guys. Shit, people just coming. What are you doing? See, Lord Jesus, this is what I'm talking about. There's always something, babies. There's always something. What are you doing? Stupid. Freaking idiots. Sorry about that, you guys. Once again, it's your boy Food Junkie on his way to work. You know how I do on my way to work. Like to talk about anything and everything, anyone and everyone. Y'all keep me company, and hopefully I keep you guys slightly entertained. What's up, baby? How you doing, China doll? What's up, Ren? How you doing, baby? Y'all saw the title, My Experience Last Night. With all this controversy going on in the world, everyone, have people believe what they believe, or have people experience what they experience, or want you to experience what they experience. I just thought for work, Atlanta is on a curfew. I think it's 9 o'clock. Some other states or some other cities like that are on curfews at 8, 6, whatever the case may be, whatever. Based on all the rioting and upheaval based on the George Floyd thing. This is not a video about what's right, what's wrong, what you should or what you shouldn't do. This is a video about my experience. And what I find very disheartening and disturbing is people out here are trying to tell me what my experience is. People are trying to make me feel something that I don't feel or want to feel or don't comprehend, or whatever it may be. Not because I'm dim or I'm blind to what's going on out there in the world, but it's just not my experience. And I don't understand how people don't understand that. I don't understand how people think that your rhetoric, your vitriol toward me or toward things that I think or things that I say is going to change my experience. It's not. It's not going to change it at all. But anyway, I get off of work this morning around 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, well, it's not, and I needed gas. Y'all know how I am about getting gas. I don't always get gas when I need it. I always kind of wait till like it's the last drop in the tank. But this time I didn't want to take that chance. So although the tank was on E, the light was on, I was like, okay, let me go to this gas station, run a job, because the gas is reasonable, very reasonable. Was not there. Always is. Always like at least 25 cents less than it is by my house. So I'm looking at the gas while I'm at work. I pull up to the gas, I'm driving to the gas station, I'm seeing all these blue flashing lights. There were about 15 cop cars at the gas station. I'm not quite sure why they were there. They don't care, have nothing to do with me. I know I didn't do anything wrong, so don't come to me and stop me from doing any kind of nonsense. You know what, how y'all doing, baby? I can be up, please. It is what it is. So how I pull in is, the gas station is like on the opposite side of the gas station, but where I pull in at, coming from work, I have to go around the whole gas station in order for me to get to the gas pump. So I pull in, see like 3 cop cars on the left, 4 on the right, some in the back was not. And I just pull in, go around. Mind you, we're on curfew, so I shouldn't technically be out on the street, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But since I have, my work clothes on and things of that nature, I just pull up into the pump, walk into the gas station, whatever, you know what I'm saying, pay for my gas, buy something to drink for the ride home, and go outside to get some my gas. Mind you, like I said, it's about 15 cop cars in this gas station parking lot. If y'all know anything about Quick Trip, they have pretty big parking lots, so it can accommodate a bunch of cars. Things of that nature. So I put my gas was not, I had some change left over, so I went back in to get the change out, and it just is what it is. No fuss, no muss. I think 1 or 2 of them spoke to me. I spoke back, whatever I'm saying. What's up, how you doing? Kiss may be. But that was my experience. Now, I say that because I've always said from the very beginning, I said this before all this rioting, looting started, I said that, you know what I'm saying, I don't see why people's anger should affect me. Me being told what I can't do, what I can do, where I can go, where I can't go, based on someone else's behavior, bothers me. I don't don't care if you like it. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care if you understand it. I don't care if you don't understand it. It bothers me to have my life dictated because someone else's bad actions. It bothers me that I can't walk into a gas station without thinking, damn, are these cops gonna say something stupid to me based on someone else's actions? Your anger, your bad behavior should not affect me in any way, shape, or form. And expect me to like it because it's what the people are doing. It's what the cause for the moment is. Do I believe what happened was wrong? Hell yes, I do. Do I believe that there needs to be a change? Yes, I do. Do I think that just because 4 cops was arrested changes things? No, it doesn't. Talk to me when they're found guilty and they're punished for their actions. Then we can celebrate. But right now, it's way too soon for celebrating. We are so ecstatic about getting crumbs. We are so ecstatic about getting something that is our human rights was not to be protected, whatever, that we fail to realize that it's not about that. The fight is not over because someone got arrested. The fight is not over because they're giving us, or y'all, I should say, what y'all want for the moment. Talk to me and let's celebrate when they're convicted and when they are charged with a crime. I know people don't like it. People came in, people left because they don't like what I'm going to say. People unsubscribe because you're not for me. Period. You're not. Because I'm not going to say what you want me to say. I'm not going to say it how you want me to say it. I'm going to say it how I feel it and how I need to express it. We are so big on having people don't tell us what to do, but yet we still try to dictate how other people do what they want to do and how they live their lives. You can't make me experience something that you experience or see something the way you see it. It's not going to happen. It doesn't work that way with me. I just told you a story where I walked into a parking lot or drove in a parking lot where there were 15 cop cars. So upwards to 30 police officers there or whatever. And I didn't feel like I needed to go up there and scream and spit in their face to tell them that they ain't shit. What did they do to me? Yes, I felt a little uneasy because I didn't know how they was gonna, you know what I'm saying, approach me, if they did approach me or not. But when they spoke in a respectful, polite manner, it was cool. I'm telling this story to say that not every cop is a bad cop. Not every cop is a good cop. Not every human being is a good human being. Not every protester is a good protester. If we want people to have the benefit of the doubt for us, we must give other people the benefit of the doubt as well. Not close our eyes or turn our backs to the wrongdoings that's going on, but there's a way to do everything. There's a way to think about everything. There's a way to handle yourself in a way that you are not causing more confusion than there has to be. I'm seeing a bunch of people on here saying, see, protests help, the rioting helps. Does it really? So did the peaceful protest of the bus boycott. That helped as well. Because when people stop riding the bus and start using their economic power, which is what I suggest anyway, you get more people to listen to you. When they did the Montgomery bus boycott, things changed because for those months that people didn't ride the bus company almost went bankrupt. So they had no choice if they wanted the black dollar than to change. And there was no rioting. There was no protesting. There was a silent protest, but there was no looting, no burning of buses, no turning over cars and things of that nature. While I say that peaceful protest is not the only way, it is a way. Just like rioting is a way. But you also got to be prepared to reap the spoils of your labor, good and or bad. And the fact that we're on curfew here in Georgia because of what happened downtown and in Midtown and in Lenox and Bucky and stuff like that was not. That bad behavior affects me. So I have the right to speak out on it. Just like you feel you have the right to speak out on the injustices that is going on in this country, that's been going on in this country, that will continue to go on in this country long after George Floyd is forgotten about. You can't stop systematic racism with one case. You can't stop systematic racism and prejudice with one arrest. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? You can't stop systematic racism because you don't like it and you choose to be violent. All that does is affect people that is not that way, such as myself. Can I be violent? Oh yes, I have been violent. I will be violent again in my life. But it's because I'm protecting myself and speaking up for wrong that I know that my violence is warranted. Not because I want a new pair of Jordans, or not because I want a new TV, or I want some extra toilet paper rolls that I need to steal that I want to pay for. These cars that's being burned. Oh, well, people have insurance. Do you not realize that your insurance premium goes up when a bunch of violence happens? Do you know that? Do you not realize that redlining affects a lot of things, such as insurance premiums, bail, bondage, and stuff like that? While you think it's okay because people have insurance, so property could be replaced, you'll be the first one to complain when your insurance premium goes up because the insurance company has to replace so much damaged property. Why? So if you don't own a home, don't have no aspirations to owning a home, you wouldn't understand and or care about home insurance prices going up in certain neighborhoods based on what has happened in past events. So when I say think critically, that's what I mean by think critically. Think ahead, think above what you are actually used to. And I know people try to cuss me out, like, I don't care. My opinion's gonna be the same. My opinion has been the same all week, all my life. My opinions have been the same. And will be the same until I see different, until I experience different. You liking me don't mean shit to me. You agreeing with me don't mean anything to me. Because the reality is, I don't know you, and you sure the fuck don't know me. Because unless you come into my house and try to riot and loot and act the fool, you will catch a hot one in your ass. Not the way you want to. See, just because I'm out here screaming and yelling and burning cars and turning over buildings with that, don't mean I don't have the same mentality. Don't mean I won't get just as gutter and grimy as the next person will. Y'all need to realize that everything's not about you all the time. You also need to be thinking about the people around you and the environment that you're in and your community. How your actions affect the community. How your actions affect us as a whole. How your thought processes affect us as a whole. Or we're all not like that, but yet you agree with the people that are. You show your support to people that are. So why would I not believe that you're the same way? I need to realize walking around here with all these rah don't mean nothing. Because when you're confronted with something now you're the first one crying and saying, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Or someone gets hurt in your family that, you know what I'm saying, is a direct cause of what is out there in the climate, whatever. You want people to start buying fish dinners and t-shirts and hashtagging and stuff. Nope, not doing it. Can't do it. Because there's consequences for your actions. There's consequences for my actions of doing a silent protest or economic protest, and there's a consequence for your actions of being rioting and all boisterous as well. We all gonna pay one way or the other. We're all gonna pay one way or the other. I'm gonna pay, and you're gonna pay. I recognize it, I understand it, and I'm willing to pay the cost. See how I'm on here talking about it, what's that? I'm willing to have another mass exodus from this channel. I'm willing to not have people come watch the videos or don't like me or talk shit about me while it's not. I'm willing for that to happen. That's the consequence for my action of not agreeing with the quote-unquote masses. See? There's more than one way to protest. There's more than one way to be able to be adult enough to deal with the actions of your consequences of your actions. Like I said, for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction, and you need to be able to be okay with whatever happens. I'm okay with whatever happens. I'm okay talking to 1, 2, 3 people. My conversation's not going to change. Yeah, people are mad at me. Yeah, they're pissed because I'm not out here saying you're doing the right thing when I don't think that's the right thing to do. They want me to respect their opinions and their beliefs, and yet they're not willing to do the same for me. Hypocritical. So hypocritical. And you wonder why we're in the position that we're in, why we don't have the power that we could have. Being able to respect people's opinions, although they're different than yours, without trying to attack, without trying to browbeat, without trying to diminish someone else's character. It's ridiculous to me. You see, you have every right to feel the way you feel. Not saying I don't experience racism, because I'm a black man in America, but I don't experience this overt racism that everyone is talking about. Just like when the whole gangster rap thing was a big thing at one point in time. I couldn't comprehend what they were saying because I didn't experience that, although I lived in the ghetto. Although I lived in poverty, I didn't experience the same thing that they experienced because my mindset is different. How I think is different. How I move is different. I know my privileges in this country. Being black, we have privileges as well. Being a man, we have privileges as well. Being attractive, I have privileges as well. I know how to look at the glass being half full, opposed to look at the glass being half empty, and recognize when someone's trying to take more from me than I'm willing to give them. I'm not blind to what's going on. I'm not dim or deaf to what's out there. I see it, I hear it, but I choose to let it not affect me the way it affects most people. It's called choices, people. Understanding what your choices are and making sure that you do what's best for you. Not as an individual, but as a whole. For your household, for your family, for your neighborhood, for your culture. Yeah, yo, like I said, I just want to come to you and tell you about my experience. Well, it's not last night. It wasn't, although it was a little tense because I didn't know how they was going to react and respond, but at the same time, I didn't go into it with this attitude or with this anger or with this hatred. Well, it's not, because I know that those aren't the people that need to be arrested, at least to my knowledge. Those aren't the cops that did something wrong, to my knowledge. I understand that if, although I don't agree with every, I don't agree with what's going on, what's not. I also understand that, if something needs to be done and I can't do it legally, the people that I will try to hurt and defame are the same ones that I would call on to help me in my time of need. So I need to make a decision. Am I going to put out negative energy to where I can't get the help that I need when I need it, if I choose to call on it? Or am I going to put out energy that is positive and show people that, not everyone think the way, quote unquote, the masses think? I'll read it in a second. I'm ready to stop in a second. Yeah. I just want people to know that, not everything is it is. Not only is the media making things look a certain way, so are these quote unquote spectators, these infiltrators, and things of that nature. We need to be very mindful of that. Now, what are y'all saying? Hey, Miss Queenie. Hey, Carrie, baby. How you doing? Hey, y'all. How y'all doing, y'all? Yeah, they should be able to disagree without turning on people. I just want to give people the insight of what's going on and my experience last night when I drove into a parking lot full of like 15 police cars. Like I said, it wasn't. I didn't get 10 step. I wasn't scared. I wasn't. No, I'm me. You're not going to intimidate me. You're not going to try to make me feel bad about who I am or what I am, regardless of who you are. Be it you're for me or against me. I'm going to still walk into a room with my head held high. I'm going to still walk into an environment knowing who I am, knowing my rights, knowing what I can and cannot do, what I should and should not do. Just because I can do something doesn't mean I should do it. Just because I can do something doesn't mean I will do it. We're so hell-bent on there's only one way to do something. No, there's a multitude of ways of doing something. You pick the way that's best for you. You exercise your rights. You exercise right there, phone call. You exercise your rights the way you need to exercise your rights. And let me exercise my rights the way I need to exercise my rights. I'm not going to sit up here and allow someone to tell me how I should act and how I should behave and what I should do. Because what works for you doesn't work for me, and what works for me doesn't work for you. I'm not going to put myself in jeopardy just because you want me to. I'm not going to put myself in jeopardy just because you think I should. Yeah, like I said, but I'm good. Like I said, I can walk anywhere. I can walk in the deepest part of the hood and be okay without fear. I can walk in the widest neighborhoods and be okay without fear. It is what it is. I mean, I don't walk around, I don't live my life in fear. I don't live my life, saying, oh my God, what's going to happen? What's happening, y'all? I don't live my life that way. Never have, never will. Y'all don't realize Morehouse is in the middle of the ghetto. That's when I went to school. That's why I went to college. When I was at Morehouse in the 90s, early 90s was not, that's when a lot of people were being killed from the AUC. You know what I'm saying? I think that year my first year I was there, 7 people from the AUC got murdered just by walking down in the neighborhood because black people didn't want, they thought that you was different. I'm fine. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Because I mean, I don't mind the prayers. I don't mind the people worrying what's not. But don't expect me to do that. I don't live my life in fear. I never have. I won't do that. I can't live my life in fear. I can't. That's not living to me. That's not me being my best self. That's not me being my most authentic self. Walking in a room fearful. Cautious, yeah. Mindful, yeah. Fearful, no. Exactly, Karen. That's the whole point. I want people to realize. If everyone thought that if writing really did change something for the long term, we wouldn't be where we are today. If writing really changed the systematic racism of this country, we wouldn't be where we are today, because there's hundreds of riots that has happened due to race relations. There's a way to do everything, and everything works differently for the moment. The only thing that really does change things is being able to express your economic power. Hey, V, baby, how you doing? Thank you, baby. And Miss Queenie, that area that Morehouse is in, or the Morehouse, Spelman, Clark, Atlanta, Morris Brown, that area is, not the best of areas. It isn't. But I didn't want to go there and be fearful. That's good, sweetheart. But yeah, y'all, I just want to come to y'all really quick. Under 25 minutes was not on my way to work, of course. And let you guys know, like I said, my experience with the cops, even in this climate that we're in, even with the curfew that we're in, wasn't a crazy situation for me. It wasn't. I'm sorry. It wasn't. Like I said, my experience is not everyone's experience. And their experience is not my experience. I don't expect everyone to understand. I don't expect everyone to, get it. I also don't expect you to try to attack me because I'm not seeing things the way you did see it, or I haven't experienced things the way you experienced it. We can all agree to disagree. We can all get along with each other and be cool with each other without trying to tear each other down, because I'm not seeing or saying things the way you want me to see and say them. I don't see them that way. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that. Why is it that you expect me to, do what you do, or see things how you see them, when you're not even willing and open to see things the way I see them? And that's why we have the problems that we have, because people aren't willing to open up their mind and broaden their sights to see things differently. I mean, thank you, baby. I appreciate it. But people are who they are. Like I said, people are gonna be who they're gonna be, and I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be. I don't wish any bad or harm on anybody was not. But if you're not for me, please leave me alone. Please just leave quietly. Exit stage left. I won't miss you because I didn't know you were here. That's how I see it. But yeah, you guys, as always, love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, and definitely respect someone else. Y'all have a great day, and I will talk to y'all later. Until next time, this is your boy Food Junkie, and I'm out. Peace, y'all. Love you. Love you too, Midtown. Mwah.